Hello, I'm here with Trita. I'm not sure if I spell it correct. Is it correct? No.
Trita.
I tried the whole weekend. I never get it. We met on her concert. There's a funny story. She told me after I danced to her first set on Thursday, I think, or on Friday. On Friday was nice, but she told me, hey, next day I sing Raga, it's Indian healing songs or something like that, and join me. And I don't need no healing, and yeah. Then I accidentally joined the church, and she sing, and yeah, I'm here. I don't know from what I heard, but after the concert I was so blessed, and yeah, and then it was a good connection, and we spent 2 days together with singing and yeah, communication and interesting topics. And one topic is I sing of mantras, and most of the time I don't know what it means, but it's nice. We're singing, and she told me you should know what you're singing, and that's why we yeah, discuss mantras, what it means, and yeah, maybe the one or another mantra I ask, and I'm very interested to see what I sing. Hopefully it's something about peace and love. We will see. Yeah, first I would wish and would suggest that we hear your voice. If I have the possibility that Twitter is in my house, then maybe you could sing a little mantra or how you feel.
Okay. Asato ma sat gamaya tamaso ma jyote gamaya mrityurma mritam gamaya. Asato ma sat gamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma mritam gamaya. Shanti, Shanti.
Yeah. Yes. Wonderful.
Was it wonderful?
Yeah, but it was not the raining song because it started raining yesterday. You sing here a raga?
Yes.
It was the rain invasion song?
Yes, actually, if I can share something with you and your viewers, and our viewers, I would love to say that Indian classical music, Indian raga music and mantras, they're all based on sacred geometry of sound. And we all know that in the East we say that the first sound of the universe was Om. Yeah, we have to pronounce it as Aum, and in a way, Aum. Actually, That's why it's very important to pronounce the mantras in the right way, because they're all based on sacred geometry. And if we can say differently, but it does not have the same impact. Same way, the Indian ragas are also based on sacred geometry, so the sound interacts and interferes with the environment. And then we have the geometry to bring the rain, we have the geometry to bring fire. So these are all like 10 centuries ago. I am a practitioner for last 3 decades of this music, and I have the chance now to share this with the world. So I come and I sing, and I also give teachings and workshops. It's important that people are in a condition and they sit and they listen and they concentrate and focus and meditate. All this helps to go more inside, for getting harmony inside. And when we are good and harmonious inside, then we can bring harmony outside.
Mm. And you say, what I hear was Os Asatoma Satgamaya. It's a very famous mantra.
Yes.
For example, what means when I think Os Asatoma Satgamaya?
So this is called the Pavamana mantra, and Asatoma Sadgamaya means it's actually a mantra for consciousness. It's actually not about a specific god or goddess. Like in India, we have thousands of gods and goddesses. Basically, it's to choose what kind of quality we want at what time in our life. So, for example, if we are praying to Lakshmi, Lakshmi is the goddess of money and abundance and wealth. So then if we pray to Lakshmi, basically we want this for ourselves. So that's a reflection for us. And so it's not so much about me, but it's more like I offer this to someone bigger than me, and like this, maybe some blessing, some part of it will also come to me. So that's Lakshmi. Then Saraswati is like also my goddess, and she is the goddess of music and of sound and harmony and wisdom. So this is what we pray when we want to be good musician or good artist. And like this, there are different gods, like Shiva is the master of the universe. So he said the first sound of the universe, which was Om. So he's supposed to be like the big god, right? And so Asatoma Sadgamaya is a more neutral mantra. Like if it's not something that we are culturally appropriating, just as choosing a god and becoming a Krishna or a Shiva, devotee, but it can be sung by everybody from any culture, any country. It still is based on Sanskrit, which is an ancient language, and also based in sacred geometry. So the phonetics actually creates harmonics inside when we chant mantras. That's why the right pronunciation is very important. Now I will come to the meaning of the Asatoma Sadgamaya. It means lead us as a race, as a humanity, from the non-truth, from illusions to the truth, to the reality. And Tamasoma Jyotirgamaya, lead us from the darkness and the what we don't know or ignorance to the path of light or knowledge. And Mrityurma Amritangamaya is a bit more profound. In India, we think that we come many times on earth and finish all our work and our debts and karmas with people. So we come many times, and of course when you're on earth, it's not always happiness. It's also a lot of pain and sometimes suffering. So this last line, Mrityurma Amritang, is okay, I try to do my work good and take me out of this cycle of life and death to the eternal mekta of immortality. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti, which means peace, peace, peace.
And there are some mantras you shouldn't sing as a Western?
No, I think everybody can sing.
Yeah.
I think 50 years or maybe 100 years ago, I think there were some yogis who came in the world and they shared the knowledge of yoga to the West. Now yoga, like, what we know as the the body movement and flexibility is how yoga is known mostly, but some people also know that yoga is more a philosophy, and it also has more depth than just being a body fitness thing. But yoga means union, something that is adding to our lives to make it a better life, to make it more flexible. So metaphorically flexible in your body also, but also with your life. And I think what got missing in the West with all this import from India about this knowledge is the sound part, the Nad yoga, the mantra yoga or the bhakti yoga, all this was kind of separate. But for me, I think everything is under one big umbrella.
Yeah.
So yoga is there, then you have the mantras, you have the yoga, which is the postures, you have the nad, which is sound and sacred geometry, you have concepts of yantra, which actually means the geometry, and tantra, which means the everything related to body. But it's not only about sexual freedom or the way to be with the body, but it's also to be in harmony and joy with everything related to the body. That's kind of more tantra. So all these three knowledge of mantra, yantra and tantra is basically yoga. And mantras should be pronounced correctly. That's my only point, that everybody can chant.
Do you have any tips how you we can't discuss any mantra, but is there any maybe a website where I can see where it's pronounced correctly? Or
I mean, normally the Indian singers, they are singing it mostly right, so we can also listen and try to repeat. But then, I mean, I also have a few mantra albums that people can listen.
I will link here her channel. 18 albums you released. And she won some awards, and she make music videos like from MTV. You are a superstar for me, nevertheless, but for me, of sure. But yeah, she. I watched. I walked with her over the ancient trance, and yeah, every 10 meters somebody come, not call, hey Zamu, you call, hey Trita, and she's famous, and in India more famous, I think.
I don't know. I mean, of course, I'm with Zamu, who is super famous and in his community and loved by everybody. And I'm so happy that he shares the light and the wisdom and his life like like an open book to everybody to learn from, because he's gone through so many things in his life that he's been sharing with me, and now he helping other people. I have similar visions also. I don't share like he does that much, but I always share my music and my voice. And if being a star is the actual meaning of sharing light, which is what Stars in the Sky is doing, then yes, I am a superstar, just like you. But I have many albums that I did in the last 20, more like 10 years, 10 or 14 years. I started in India. I was released on Sony Music. My first album was called Thugli, which means a crazy woman. So I did like classical music for 25 years, and then suddenly the first song that I wrote was I'm a Crazy Woman, and there was nothing classical about it. Now, of course, I've become a DJ Pagli, which means I'm a DJ and crazy as well. So I'm able to channelize my craziness as a DJ. But I'm as a singer, when I sing, I feel I'm connected to something very divine, something very something to a pure consciousness. And I do this for me. So when I sing, I'm vibrating inside of me and cleaning and aligning my chakras. And so you, if you're next to me or in the audience, you're just getting a bonus gift, but I'm doing it for me, you know. But I'm doing it also with the intention that it should heal everybody like it is healing me. So I believe sound heals, and sound has the big, a possibility of creating change in people, and it's also a discipline. That's why we call it also sound yoga that I'm doing and I'm teaching. And yes, my albums are many different styles, like from my pop songs to I had a rock band. And then now I also do electronic music because I'm DJing. So I also play my own songs sometimes. But I also have a deep love for Indian classical music and spiritual music, because I think today in the world of chaos and wars and, you know, so much of confusion, I feel this kind of music can bring some peace to the world, you know. But I do Shanti with Shanti prayers with drum and bass sometimes.
Yeah, it was for me. It was fantastic to see just drum and bass, and then a singer sings live. What I heard from Spotify, like Om Namah Shivaya, and she sings it while she play with a electronic thing in front of her. It was amazing. It was really amazing. And you tour through Europe to. September, October, November?
Yes. So I've been coming to France. I think I used to have a French band. So I've been coming for 10 years with a French band, which was an Indian psychedelic rock band. But after COVID, the band kind of, paused, and some of them wanted to do normal lives, but I wanted to keep doing music. So I started coming to France and starting my solo career also. And now it's been 3 summers after COVID that I am traveling around Europe, getting invited in festivals to share in the evening, sometimes some, electronic DJ music, and the party celebration, and usually the mornings after I'm giving very healing music, so it's perfect for hangover, and then people are coming and healing. So this is how now I'm traveling for already 3 months, and I'm already have dates until September, and October and November I'm going to be here, but the dates are getting packed. So if you know any place that I should come and sing, you should tell me. In Germany.
I linked a website and a YouTube channel. The YouTube channel could make a little bit better. It's so amazing to see such a gorgeous superstar woman, and the YouTube channel is no.
I don't have time, and that's why I need his help, because he's super good at this, and you have to convince him that he has to help me so my music can spread to everywhere.
Yeah. If you're here, I can ask a question about Mantras I sing, and terms I heard. I sing. I don't know what it means. I sing it. Haidakanda. It should be a place or something. You know
what is it called?
It's called Haidakanda.
Can you say the full mantra?
It's not a mantra. It's just we see us back at Haidakanda oder so. Haidakanda. It could be that it's not the pronunciation is correct.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, the pronunciation. I mean, the way he's saying it, it sounds like a German city. But I'm sure when I hear the actual, or when I see the word written in Sanskrit, it will be something maybe like, I don't know. I don't even know what is close, but Kanda could be close to Kund, which means a place. And Haida, I don't know yet. Haida. It still sounds German.
It was so funny because I wanted to speak her name, right? Drita.
No. It's with T. It's not D. It's Trita. Like 1, 2, 3, ta.
Trita.
Yeah, Trita.
Trita. And she
Trita,
has
yeah.
to try my family name, Purcell. Please.
Say.
Yeah, it's not so easy.
It's not so easy.
Yeah.
No, you have a point. It's about accents, right? So, but for example, if you tell me to do a German song or a German mantra, and I have to really work hard on the phonetics to get exactly right for people to even understand what it means. So it's like that with the Sanskrit mantras, if we are not saying it rightly, and if it's for a god, maybe the god is not understanding, because you're not saying it right. So that's why the importance of saying. And the Sanskrit mantras, usually they are very short, but one word could have like a profound meaning. Like swaha means elimination of the ego, but it's just one word, but it's such a huge concept of how can we eliminate our ego, swaha. So swa means the self, and ha, the action is like you let it go. So that's kind of one example. And then I wanted to say something, but I forgot.
And the mantra I love is Jaya Mata Kali.
Yes.
What is
Jaya Mata with a little more Mata Kali. So Jaya means victory, like celebration, and Mata means mother, and Kali, she is a goddess of, the goddess who looks very, fierce, and she's the one who comes and kills the demons and the villains, but it's also a representation of killing the negative inside of us, killing the ego inside of us. So yeah,
it's about destruction.
It's about destruction of something that needs to be destroyed for us to become better people.
It reminds me of a story. I was for kind of feminism seminar or something, and like Kali, there's a story. Kali, vacuum, saugen. I don't know what's in English is. If you vacuum cleaner, what does he?
Vacuum cleaner?
Yeah. This if the air is within, or how is called it in English?
Vacuum.
Vacuum. With her vagina, all the men.
Oh.
Is this story just from the feminism seminar, or I had to do background?
Oh my god, that sounds crazy. I don't know. And she's so ancient that maybe at that time they had superpowers to do such things, and her vagina was a vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
But it's very interesting what you say about cleaning, because when we, take out things from within us, like ego or like baggage of the past and things like that, we need to clean to create space for new things to come. And vacuum is, is very interesting to kind of be in that complete space of nothingness. And that's what Shiva also represents, that like nothingness, like nothing really matters, it's a bit like that, or something that is not, we are seeing something manifested, but there is also other things that are unmanifested. In sound, we say it like sa re, sa re. So sa re, this is manifest, but this was not manifested, but it existed. So I mean, it's something that I try to explain about time. Kali is also representation of time, because Kal means time, and they are existing since many epochs, many centuries, these kind of I think they were like super aliens actually, and they kind of maybe came and wanted to help our planet, and they give some extra knowledge of yoga or
The thing it was very interesting, dieses Sa Re, und das ist Sa, das just there's a
it's very special for the Indian style of singing.
Yeah.
Because because you know do re mi fa sol la ti do, right? They are no do re mi fa sol la ti do.
I heard it, but I don't use it.
This is your sare. This is like your notes.
Okay.
You know, in music. If anyone studies music, they know. I think in the West they are using this alphabet, which is do, re.
No, we
mi,
don't use it.
fa.
Definitely.
What do you use?
The notes.
Which is
C,
what?
D, E, F, G, H, B.
But when you sing, you don't.
I don't sing C, I sing the note.
Yes, but you don't say do re mi fa sol la si do.
No.
Ah, this is
No.
all over the West.
We sing ah, or just random za 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 za.
No, but when you study in music, even in German,
Yeah.
Music schools or any other Western music schools, they always study that the C is the do.
I don't believe you.
Well, because I'm sure some of you are understanding.
Please write it in the comments.
What-
I
yeah,
know some
what I'm
music
saying.
students, no one tells me, and if they give me their exercises, there's always za 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 za, always the same za za do do, but not always different notes with the same phrase.
So basically what you said about CD, and thank God at least you know about CD, but CD is basically do, re, CD, and in India, the same alphabets, we don't use do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, or we don't use C, D, E, we use sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, sa, ni, da, pa, ma, ga, re, sa. Like in the West, I've heard all the Western musicians tell me that they say do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, ti, la, so, fa, mi, re, do, something like this. And we have exercises in India where we also do microtonal singing. Yeah. So it's more like sa, re, but we go sa, re.
How I do it?
First, you have to learn what is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do, which you have to go to a German music school. And
I have two tones. How come? This micro?
No, I'm joking. You can
Yeah,
learn from me as well. And
You have an online course.
yes,
Yes?
and yes,
Ah,
yes,
okay.
I do some online classes and online workshops. So of course I can teach you how to sing, easily. I have workshops called "If You Can Speak, You Can Sing." So everybody can sing. If you have a problem about speaking or you cannot do mute, you're physically mute, I cannot help yet, but I can help otherwise. So what I was trying to say is, in the piano, when you see these two white notes like sa, da, and then in the middle there's a black note which goes like na and da.
That's this one.
This
thing.
one, that's
But
chromatic.
how I get this much?
So in the 16th century, we said there is not one black. There is 22 little black between white,
Ooh.
between the two
Yeah.
whites. That's only 16th century Indian music, classical music saying. But the 12th century said, no, there is not 22. There is an entire universe between the two notes.
And how can
And
I get access to
how do you do that? Normally the way we learn is nothing from books, because it's a knowledge of sound. So sound cannot be understood. You can understand with your brain with the books, but you cannot completely understand unless you hear sound or unless you do sound. Sound is vibration. So you have to, we always listened to our teachers, our gurus, our music gurus, our masters, and then they always said, don't ask too many questions, just listen and repeat. And we kept repeating exactly what they were doing. So if they did sa, re, we did sa, re. But if they said sa, re, re, so never at the same time as the teacher, because you're not listening, you're also doing. So 50% of your attention is gone because you're, but you can repeat, try to repeat after me. Sa, re, re,
re,
and then you do sa, re.
za, re.
Yeah. So this, you're already touching many microtones.
Yeah.
And then if you take a longer breath, that's why the breath becomes super important.
And you can more.
Sa, re.
Wow, that was mind blowing. This factor, because I hear Indian music and I say and I hear that there is this between these, and I never knew it, and now I sing it. And you can check my new Indian web singing by Zamu online course in 2 weeks. Then I learned it. No joking.
Well, I wish you could learn it in 2 weeks. I spent 35 years, you know, trying to practice every day, and I still practice every day.
I'm a fast learner.
Maybe. I know that about Germans and the Western people. You have a lot of nice methods, and this is great. And I also have so much to learn from here about how to make things fast. And I mean, your knowledge of machines is amazing, and technology. And but in India and our land, I think we are a little more, you know, I won't say knowledgeable, but we give a lot of importance and emphasis on emotions, on our existentialism, on our actions, and also try to be a bit more organic maybe, and with less technology, but try to be happy, you know, some things like this.
Yeah. Drita, it was wonderful that you here for this interview, and yeah, check her website, and I'm sure we will hear much about her, because this music really opens my heart. It lifted me up a kind of way I never heard it. Please check it out. Also on Spotify, all the links in the info box.
Yes, and Instagram, follow me there.
And if you have any questions to Drita, put it in the comments, and I will share with her, and she will answer it, or I will answer it after I gave her the summarizing, and she write with the mail again. Yeah. Okay. So bye.
Namaste.
Bye.